I want to talk about this quickly, and then I'm going to move through the remainder really fast. The big corporate rescue and the America that's too small to save. Sadly, this is for many people. Look, they're going to give individuals $1,200 paycheck. They're going to give them unemployment, $300, $600, whatever the number is. And it is never enough. It's never going to be enough because of how expensive things are. Why are things so expensive? Well, if you want some truth, we know that it is the central bank that creates that inflation. They print money, they expand the entire money supply, and as a result, the total pool basically gets diluted. And they're doing this on all levels. The money is so cheap, so the banks can create their loans out of thin air. They're using fractional reserve banking. Now they don't even need to have reserves. Why the heck not? It's a party and everyone's invited. But if you are an individual that relies on his credit card because you just lost your job because of this and that, oh yeah, you're going to pay 20%. You're going to be dealing with the real problems that those in the revolving door that are connected and in fact above the governments never have to deal with. It's funny that people get distracted by this, people they see on television, and they're nonsense. There isn't anything that they say, the suits and ties, that is of relevance. You know, if you want a good laugh once in a while, sure, it's all fun, but they're not making decisions. Alright, going through this quickly. Department store Century 21 files for bankruptcy, will shut down. Las Vegas Monorail Company files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. GameStop will close at least 400 stores this year. Delta Airlines to furlough, love that word, 1941 pilots, nearly 2,000 pilots in October, according to an internal memo. Singapore Air cuts 20% of workforce as they post a record loss in the first quarter through June. Ford wants to cut 1,400 salaried jobs in the US. Between the airlines and what we're seeing with the auto industry, it is just intense. Amtrak tells employees it will furlough 1,950, nearly 2,000 workers, cuts to be effective October 1st. And then a quick update coming from CoreSite. Their new total for the 2020 retail store closures is just over 7,800. The number of year-to-date openings, as far as I'm aware, has not budged. All of those supposed openings came right at the beginning of the year where everybody was gung-ho, everybody's ready to go, let's open stores, it's going to be so fantastic, and then oops. So I don't actually think that they're going to open this many. This is announcements, by the way. I really don't see anything happening this year in terms of the openings, but that's where they were at. Basically in January, store closures will continue to pile up. As I've said so many times before, it's not just about that store. It's just not about that business. It's not about the individuals that work there. It's the economy as it relates to that, the snowball effect, the domino effect, the ripple effect, use whatever word you want. If we can simply address the fact that this is devastating, we can then have a look at what's at the deeper detail and try to make some sense of it all. That's all for this video. If you found it informative, hit that thumbs up button. When you do, you're supporting me. I want to thank you for that. If you want to learn how to make money online, I'm talking about e-commerce, as always,